What's going on, everybody? Now, I had a little bit of a delay here today with getting on here. I had to figure it out. It wasn't anything supernatural blocking me. It was just me not using common sense. Anywho, 212. 212. Yeah, so I'm rocking my fro today. I got banned on TikTok. I was banned on TikTok. And before I get to that, let me let you know we are talking about, I am rather talking about discernment today. And this is basically off of something that I gathered after my food trip today. But we're going to get to that. And I just want to say that I got banned off of TikTok. That's right. And all I was doing was talking about my hair, my hair journey, how this came about, because there was a time that I had my hair, I would wear it in a wrap, it would come to the middle of my back, and then I decided to cut it, and then, COVID hit, and so that took on a new life of its own. I had to end up cutting the relaxer out of my hair that I really didn't want in the first place, but because I wanted to cut my hair and this individual only used relaxer, she didn't do natural hair, and I just decided to stick with the appointment, so that's kinda what happened, so, I kept it up. But after that, more and more, here we are. One thing I could say is this hair definitely does hair have straw? Like hair must be straws because the way that it sucks up grease and product and I mean, you start out luscious and luxurious, and you end up like a Q-tip, honey. And that's why I'm Q-tipping it up. But it's not gonna stop this show from here. So if you're one of those people that if it's not dyed and fried to the side, and if it's not that you don't want it, I'm sorry. I apologize that you feel that way. I don't apologize for my hair. Anywho, discernment. So I went to a place, a foreign food place, and I want to make sure that I'm clear. Our option is always to prepare our own food. That's the first option. And even though it's not always convenient, that's an option. And I am one to cook and I am one to buy out. Um, and I know how to cook. That's very important. I know how to cook. Everybody doesn't know how to cook. Now, I'm not saying that I'm Chef Don Juan in this boy, but I can get something done in that kitchen for sure. Okay. I ain't opening no catering business. I ain't trying to be cooking like that, but I can get something done for sure. So I want to put that out there. So anyone that's not preparing your food, you're just subject to their mercy. Also, the food ain't shit anyway, even that you get out the store and prepare. If you're not growing your own livestock, but we can go all the way down the line, honey. Before you know it, we'll be talking about how if we didn't create the fucking animal that we eat, so or the plant or whatever. And to an extent, we did. We are a creator. We are part of creation and all of that good stuff. I go to this place called Flaming Walk. So I don't want to be singling nobody out, but you can pretty much guess what Flaming Walk would be, right? And so I was really considering the prices of groceries, and they're not cheap. Think about it. They're not cheap. You see a lot of people bitching about it, and you see people going at the people that are bitching about it, trying to sun people. You know them groceries hurt. Stop arguing in the comments about people. People can complain about the goddamn groceries is high. Okay. People shouldn't have to go to Tootin to get groceries. I'm just saying. Now, some people was doing it anyway, but now it's becoming more of a necessity to find you somebody who can pay these fees for you the best way you can. Okay. I know these groceries is high. And when you do the math of what you pay a flaming walk, it don't add up. And then the way that they pile up your hookup. Now, we could derive that they feel like we are gluttonous eaters. We are foodies, we are everything about us is just very emotional, but that's what makes us spiritually superior. Okay. But anyway, we put our heart and soul into our food and the liking of it and our taste buds. We put our heart and soul into our music. We put our heart and soul into our dances. Whatever we do, we put our heart in it. And so we could sit up and assume we could go this route and play this game of they know how we move with that. Yes, but that ain't yes, your opponent or someone trying to sell to you, which kind of is in the same category as an opponent, has to know you, right? For you to buy what they selling. They've got to appeal to the things that you're interested in, or you will not purchase their product. We could go that route, but nah. My thing is, y'all putting a lot of shit in my box here and, it couldn't be. It couldn't be chicken. I looked at the chicken prices. The chicken prices are high. We're trying to figure out around the nation how we can eat without eating chicken at this point because, chicken was the thing that you bought. Oh, especially if you have a big family, you go and get you some chicken. You're not going to get steaks and all that other extra shit, lamb chops. No, you're going to get some chicken because we can make chicken stretch. That's a black people specialty. That's why we love it so much because we can make a chicken stretch. Now we're scrambling to stretch chicken, and here it is. You pile on my plate. I'm not buying it. What the fuck is this? What is this that I'm eating? And see, this is what I'm saying about discernment. And the way that I'm bringing this to you today might be a very very colorful. I get that, but this needs to be said. It's discernment, and so today I really realized when I bit into that what is it, sweet and sour flavored, whatever that is. I realized why I don't tend to go to places like Flame and Walk and get their things. I might get me some of the soup that most of us get, and I might even mess with the rice, especially if it got the big shrimp in it. But that rest of that stuff, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, all of it is suspect. I mean, think about it. You are told not to eat it when you are pregnant. Unless they change that too. When I was a first time mom, back when I was 19, they told me don't eat the shit. I'm telling you what they told me. Now, what they telling people now, I don't know. I can't account for that. I'm done having children, so I'm not on the latest tip with that. I know some people around my age that are still having children. Bless their hearts. That I believe that was their mission. It was something in. We definitely know it had to be in their soul contract, honey. Because at this point, I'm not having any more children. I haven't read my soul contract. I haven't seen it since before I dropped down in human form. But I think it's safe to say that I ain't put that in there. I ain't write that clause in there because at the end of the day, I had to be somewhat still me, and so nah. I wanted to learn some lessons and get some blessings, or they say don't say blessings. We got to change our whole vocabulary. All of us twist it up. We cursing each other and ourselves, even in our good intentions. Let them tell us. So I don't know, but yeah, we gotta have some discernment about this food. We do. We do. I mean, I truly do believe though. I used to think, and tell me if you agree, and you know what I'm talking about. I used to think, why do my people, right? Why do we pray over food knowing that it's ignorant and it shouldn't be going in our mouths? Like, why are we blessing a bowl of chitlins? I mean, I'm not trying to shade nobody, but I'm just telling you from my perspective and point of view. Okay, allow me that grace. I feel like even after you get done praying, it's still gonna be chitlins. Like, at some point, it's gotta be like you knew better, so you have to do better. But at the same time, there's the other part of me be like, if you speak life into whatever you gonna eat, you'll be okay. But you gotta learn because words are spilled. So I don't know. I think it just you have to have a balance at the end of the day. I think you have to still speak life in the ignorance you're about to throw down your throat, but I think you still need to have enough balance and sense not to eat it every day. And think you're just gonna keep speaking life into this like it's a whole vitamin pack when you know it's nothing but a heart attack. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. And so just use discernment. We got to be careful out here in these streets. We do. This is a spiritual war, and this is both a spiritual war and a video game. There's a lot going on. Call of Duty is crazy, but people enjoy playing it. So I guess it's like we in our own Call of Duty, right? Life imitates art. And so it can get a little wild out here, but we okay. We okay, baby. Keep your wigs glued down. Keep your teeth in your head. Don't talk crazy because you can talk crazy and get smacked up. And I just really think that You brought that on yourself. And before we get off of here, I just want to talk about snitching. I think I'm a snitch advocate. Now, before you get in on me, I'm gonna tell you there is levels to snitching. So what I mean is, if you are one to partake in a crime, and for you to get out, you have to snitch on somebody that did the crime with you. No, I don't advocate in that snitching, because you knew what you signed up for when you got in that ignorant ass shit. You knew you should have walked away from jump. However, if you see something and you just happen to see something and say nothing, and you talking about I don't snitch, something wrong with you. Open up your mouth and tell somebody, because that could be somebody's life. That's all I wanted to say. All right, y'all. Catch y'all next week, live Friday at 2 o'clock. Remember, Friday at 2 o'clock. If I don't come on straight on 2, know I'm coming. There's something going on. Something's going on, but I'm coming. And know that a new video posts every Thursday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. These are Eastern Standard Times. And we have the Candid Story of My Soul podcast, spiritual based podcast. We talk about a lot of things: gifts, experiences, backgrounds, generational curses, everything. We talk about everything spiritual, okay? Near death experiences. Check that out. That'll rotate between that and any videos that I feel that we need to discuss. Like, I just thought discernment today was good when it comes to this food that we put in our mouths. And I know I delivered it in a very dramatic and comical way, but I still mean what I'm saying. So thank y'all so much. It's subscribe to the Candid Soul Story Chronicle. You can do that via the link in the info. And keep up with me and share this video. Thank y'all.